Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. My name is Jordy. I'm here to do a general tarot and oracle card reading for the Pisces Collective. These readings are general, so they may or may not resonate with you. If you find the video doesn't fit your story after a couple of minutes, I recommend checking another reading out on my channel with a title that stands out to you. This way you still find a message today, and I hope that you do stick around and get comfortable. We're going to start by pulling some cards from the Shaman's Dream Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. Then we'll pull some angel cards, archangel cards from Kyle Gray's deck, and some angel answer cards from Radley Valentine's deck. And then after that, we'll pull a 10-card tarot spread using the Modern Witch Tarot by Lisa Sturl. I just wanted to give you an update before we get started. I do have personal readings open and available again, so you can book a reading with me in the evenings, on the weekends, over a Zoom call, or a FaceTime, or a Facebook Messenger, whatever medium works best for you. I also have been working on a new series of videos where I explain and teach tarot lessons to all of you who are interested in, getting started in your own tarot reading practice, or brushing up your skills, or just listening to content and my perspective on the card meanings and how tarot works. So you can check out those videos. Alright, let's see what's going on for you today, Pisces. I'm hearing the theme of your reading today is about meaningful work. Doing something that you feel sustains you. We have Sky Dancers. This card says surrender. And it shows like a butterfly individual with a full moon. We also have Watchers, transpersonal. We have Feast of Plenty, choices and consequences. And we have Lost in Space, needing direction. In order for you to connect and allow all that's meant to happen in your journey is to find a personal connection to what it is that you want to do. There's many choices that you can be making right now, many ways you could be, many different directions you could be heading in as well. And you're being asked to surrender and choose a direction that not only helps you but helps other people in some way. We'll see what else comes out with the angel cards. So we have Orion, Manifestation Vortex. Focus your energy with unwavering faith to manifest the outcome you require. We also have Raguel, Waves of Healing. Be open and vulnerable, as this will initiate healing and harmonious resolution. We have Divine Emergence. It's time to be seen. Don't be afraid of your power and gifts. With Gabriel. And we have Raphael, Clarity of Vision. Be willing to see things differently to initiate healing and experience wholeness. Wow. So we're talking about kind of like, being faced with lots of decisions, lots of different ways you could go about, navigating those new directions, finding that purpose, finding that sense of vulnerability, as well as personal connection to what it is that you want to do. In order to surrender and remove blockages in your way of what is, impeding you in your path, there is an opportunity here to be more vulnerable. There's an opportunity to be willing to see things differently, and to eliminate feelings of shame is what I'm hearing, embarrassment, fear of being seen. And the universe is asking you to focus on what it is that you are really connecting with right now, as it's important for you. It's an important connection, whether it's a relationship or a job or a project or a career. We'll see what kind of energies and directions we have from the angel answers. We have listen to your intuition. We also have communicate clearly to your angels. So whatever this direction, having many different choices, lots of different things you could be focusing on right now, needing some direction, it's kind of saying you need to listen to your intuition, find that personal connection to what it is that you're doing, communicate clearly with those who are involved, and be very clear with yourself on the outcome that you want, that you require. By knowing exactly what it is that you, maybe not knowing exactly, but by knowing a little bit more structure, or by having a bit more structure to what it is that you are visualizing, you can lean into it then. It can support you like a structure will. If you give yourself some guidelines to what it is that you want to be open to and vulnerable with, being willing to see things differently so that you can initiate more healing in your path and experience wholeness. That's a beautiful message so far. I've been working with these Oracle Tarot readings for the past few readings on my channel, and they've been giving beautiful messages. I won't always read like this, but we're just going to go with it for now. Ooh, we've got some gorgeous energies coming out. I'm hearing from these cards, like Pisces, you're finally ready to realize what it is that you've been visualizing, manifesting. It's like you've like detached from some form of entrapment or way of thinking or belief about what's going to make you happy, what's going to make you feel fulfilled. And then by letting go of that construction, you're able to manifest more closely related to what it is that you feel in the current moment is a strong connection for you, instead of trying to connect to something that you might not be strongly connected to. You're listening to your intuition, and you're connecting to that vision in a way that's personal to you. You're not trying to fit circumstances that are already happening in your life to fit. I just got distracted there for a second, Pisces. Sorry about that. I'm looking at the Hierophant now. I feel like you're being called into a higher role, a higher responsibility. I feel like you're being advised to listen more carefully and communicate more carefully than ever before. You're not going to impress everybody. Everything that you say or do is not going to connect with every single person out there. But the connections that you do make to whatever it is that you are associating your time and attention and focus and purpose towards, that is going to deepen. That is going to strengthen. So for a lot of you, you're strengthening your intuition. You're strengthening your ability to communicate with spirit in some form or another. I mean, on the top row, we see beautiful cards of like happiness and fulfillment, and we see manifestation, we see faith and belief and growth and learning. We see detaching. We see in the top corner there all that illusion and confusion that you were preoccupied with, but I feel like you're kind of tuning out those illusions now, or delusions even. Like, I'm not saying that you were delusional, Pisces, but there were some things that you were holding on to, some things you were holding out for, or trying to fit into your manifestations that just simply weren't meant to happen, especially with particular people or particular scenarios. And doesn't mean that like what you want to accomplish can't happen, but it has to kind of come in a way that is more closely connected to your source, connected to who you are. If those manifestations that you were holding on to were meant to truly come in, you would have to be a different person than you are right now. And I feel like you're actually on you're kind of caught the lead, so to speak. Like you've really caught the scent of who you really are now. Like you might not know exactly like the full picture of what you're meant to do or who you're meant to become or what you're meant to do or any of that, but you're closer than you've ever been before. So that's why the clouds are parting. That's why there's clarity. Here's the clouds in the past. Here's you starting to tune out those illusions and ideas and choices that have many different consequences of you having to adapt and change into other people's perspectives and ideas. And it's just very rigid with that Devil and that Justice card here and the Hierophant, where versus there's flexibility in the Magician card. There's the ability to create with the power of the mind, a connection to something meaningful in your path. It's very beautiful. I'll just run through the individual card pairings before we close the reading. We have the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Swords. That's like realizing and accomplishing your vision. Especially with this Ace of Swords in the future. You're starting to see evidence of it all coming together. This is because even though you may not feel like you know exactly which direction you're heading in, you're connecting more and more deeply to what it is that makes you happy, that brings you out into the manifestation more fully. So the Magician and the Eight of Swords is kind of like a coming out of the closet, and so to speak, like coming out of the shadows, breaking free of those restraints, seeing clearly your manifestation, seeing yourself more clearly. And because of it, the Hierophant and the Two of Cups, people are seeing you more clearly. And you know what? You're very powerful, Pisces. Some people might be turned off with that Two of Cups reversed, the Devil reversed, by your power. Some people might be drawn to it like flies to a light at nighttime with some of these people in the front of the Hierophant here. You will you're gaining an audience, is what I'm hearing, actually. If that matters to you, you're gaining pull. Your spirit guides are increasing, is what I'm also hearing. You're more connected than you've ever been right now. It's very important for you to disconnect from those manifestations that you've been holding on to that truly don't resonate with who you are right now. Okay? So, the Devil and the Four of Cups, that's when you're turning down or closing off or rejecting negative mindsets, things that are going to hold you back. It's very similar to the Eight of Swords. The Seven of Cups and the Justice reversed is being caught up with the idea, in the past anyway, that some type of outcome was supposed to happen. But it hasn't happened, and it probably never will. And it won't even matter, because you're manifesting the Ten of Cups right now. And you're manifesting the Ace of Swords. And you're coming into your power. So there's a lot of healing coming towards you right now. It's time to be seen. If you're willing to shift your perspective away from, or shift your attention away from these distractions, these choices that may not even really be there, but are in your head, you're not going to feel as lost. So overall, you're already in this flow. So just surrender to some of the good things that are happening in your life right now. And allow them to take up space. Alright, that's what I've got for your reading. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you again soon.